Oh yeah, will RKT stock skyrocket or crash the next moment? And how did some RKT stock investor made a 71% in profits in just one day? Hi buddy, in this video, you are going to discover number 1, how rocket companies, in short we call it RKT, makes money. And number 2, how some RKT investors make 71% in profits in just one day. And number 3, is RKT a good buy? And number 4, what is my personal opinion and action towards RKT stock? First of all, you have to understand that rocket companies, RKT itself, is a holding company, and inside this holding company, there's a lot of business within it. Based on rocket company's website, their flagship business is now known as Rocket Mortgage, and currently they are the industry leader. And when you need a mortgage, a real estate agent, a personal loan, or even a car, Rocket will assist you. Regarding the flagship business, Rocket Mortgage, it is currently the nation's largest mortgage lender. And these are the businesses that are under Rocket Company's umbrella. Based on the financial report, RKT categorized the revenue into 4 different segments, namely gain on sales of loan servicing loss, interest income, and also other income. And based on the weightage itself, gain on sale of loans represents 90% of the total revenue, and other income itself represents around 10% of the total revenue. From this, we understand that most of the revenue are derived from the gain on sale of loans. So based on the big picture, Rocket Mortgage itself represents around 90% of the total revenue, and yet the other income from other businesses represents around 10% of the total revenue. As the weightage of Rocket Mortgage is so high, let's discuss more about Rocket Mortgage.
Okay.
If you are living in United States, I bet you have heard about Quicken Loans because currently they are the industrial leader in terms of applying for loan online. On the website, it mentioned that Rocket Mortgage is a fast, powerful, and completely online way to get a mortgage for refinancing or even buying a home. So, how some of the RKT investors make 71% in profit in just one day?
Oh my god! Wow!
Based on this price chart, you can see that the stock price spiked up tremendously in just one day. So what exactly happened? Rocket Company's RKT has shot up more than 71% in just one day. The company has been popping for the past week and is likely buoyant due to a short squeeze. It is also the most discussed company on the Wall Street bets.
That's gonna take this company into the f***ing stratosphere!
I believe most of you have heard of Wall Street bets, so I do not have to explain further about it. Shares of RKT rallied more than 70% in just one day in a surprising move on no apparent news. This is because nearly 40% of its available shares are being sold shorts by hedge funds. And that makes it a classic target for meme-obsessed investors just like Wall Street bets to squeeze out the short sellers. Therefore, RKT stock closed up 71% at a price of $41.60, posting its best day ever since IPO. This is amazing. And reports shows that short sellers lost 813 million on RKT stock. A surge in the shares of RKT stock inflicted losses of 813 million on short sellers. And RKT stock jumped 71% in a day as the stock drew interest on Twitter and Reddit's popular Wall Street bets. Research estimated that 45% of RKT's free float was shorted. This is crazy. So, is RKT stock a good buy? Let's discuss. Based on revenue, it is okay because the revenue has been increasing for the past few years. Based on net income, the company has been making money every single year, which is a good sign. However, the net income is not consistent. It decreased, it increased, and it decreased again. And this is something we have to take note of. Based on earnings per share, every single year is positive, which is a good sign. However, it is not consistent as well, and we have to take note of it. Based on free cash flow, which is the bloodline of any business, it is really inconsistent, and this is a very big dangerous sign that we have to take note of it.
What?
Based on Simply Wall Street, the fair value of RKT stock is $35, which shows that currently it is undervalued. And based on Morningstar, the fair value is $23, which shows that currently it is overvalued by 9%. Based on price to earnings and price to sales ratio, it seems that the current price is pretty cheap and undervalued in my opinion. However, I will not invest in such company because This is a big turn-off for me, as 90% of revenue comes from the sale of loans. The business profitability is highly dependent on the current interest rate, because typically when interest rates decreases, more people are encouraged to take up more loans and RKT will make more money. But vice versa, when interest rates increases, this will discourage people to take up loans and RKT business will be affected. Therefore, I do not want to invest in such a business whereby the sales is highly dependent on the market itself and we have less control over the business profitability. In this article, they also mentioned the company's profits depend largely on the direction of interest rates. And the drop in interest rates to historic low in recent months has helped boost the company's profits this year, as RKT processed record numbers of loans. The management also mentioned that if interest rates rise and the market shifts to purchase originations, our market share could be adversely affected if we are unable to increase our share of purchase originations, the company said in the prospectus. So what is my personal action and opinion towards RKT stock? RKT is currently the market leader, which is really good. Next, RKT is a scalable business because most of the loan applications are applied through their online platform. However, do take note that business profitability is highly dependent on the interest rates. Moreover, RKT is in a banking and finance industry, therefore it is highly regulated by the government. Do comment down below to share with us whether you think RKT stock is a good investment so that we can discuss further in the comment section below. Do subscribe to this channel so that you are able to discover more about investing and we can profit from the stock market together. I hope you truly benefit from this sharing. I will see you in the next video over here.